Hi there. Many others like you have asked, what are patron saints? Let's find out, shall we? You can discover even more on gotquestions.org. In Catholic thinking, a saint is a deceased individual who achieved a notable degree of holiness and is officially declared to be an intercessor the living may pray to. A patron saint is a saint who is looked to for protection and intercession by a person, a guild, or a place. This Catholic teaching conflicts with the biblical definition of a saint. Biblically, there is no such thing as a patron saint. Scripturally, a saint is anyone who has come to faith in Christ and is thereby made righteous. We have been made holy through the sacrifice of the body of Jesus Christ once and for all. For by one sacrifice, he has made perfect forever those who are being made holy. Although Christians should live saintly lives, Paul writes in 1 Corinthians that even saints can fail. In Roman Catholic theology, no one can be sure of his or her sanctification. However, there are some exemplary people that the Church is confident of their eternal destiny, and so canonizes them. According to Catholic doctrine, these righteous saints have excess righteousness that can make up for human deficiencies. In Roman Catholic practice, a petitioner can request help from a saint if they aren't righteous enough to get direct help from God. The saint will then take the request to the Father or the Son. Official Catholic teaching would say that Catholics are not praying to saints, but asking the saints to pray with them. However, the average Roman Catholic prays directly to saints. Mary is by far the most important saint due to a mother's influence over her son. But there are many other patron saints who have specialized areas of interest and expertise. If a person is named after a saint or born on a particular saint's day, then it is assumed that that saint will take a particular interest in the needs of that person. Patron saints are also determined by interests, hobbies, activities, and professions. These examples of patron saints have obvious connections. Patron saints are seen as providing protection and answering prayers. Unfortunately, the idea of patron saints has its roots in paganism. An example lies with the patron deities of the Roman Empire. Each deity had a particular realm of operation. Each trade guild and profession had a patron deity. If you had a problem in a particular area, your prayers and sacrifices would be directed to that deity. Luke records that Paul and his companions were taken aboard a ship whose owners aligned with patron deities. Additionally, Baal of Peor in Numbers 25 is an example of a patron god worshipped by the Moabites. In conclusion, the New Testament discounts the idea of patron saints, clearly teaching that all believers are saints and that we have no righteousness of our own. Our only righteousness is the imputed righteousness of Christ. No believer, a saint by definition, needs another saint to get God's attention. Rather, he can go to God directly. Therefore, since we have a great high priest who has ascended into heaven, Jesus the Son of God, let us hold firmly to the faith we profess. For we do not have a high priest who is unable to empathize with our weaknesses, but we have one who has been tempted in every way, just as we are, yet he did not sin. Let us then approach God's throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and find grace to help us in our time of need. All right. That answers your question. What are patron saints?